Hi, Dr. Andrea Maxim, naturopathic doctor here and the creator of the Maxim movement. Today I really wanted to get deep and talk about the why I do what I do. And I definitely need to give props to Simon Sinek, who wrote Start with Why, as he believes that people don't buy into what it is that you do, they buy into why it is that you do. They want to follow what your mantra is, they want to follow what you are radiating, and that's why they choose you. I wanted to then discuss my why and let you all know sort of why it is I do what I do, why I created the Maxim movement. So pay attention, because here's it. I graduated from the naturopathic college wanting to do what every new graduate wants to do, and that was empower as many people as I could to better their health. So, being the go-getter that I am, I decided I needed to see as many patients as I possibly could in as quick a time as I possibly could. And of course, this led to me purchasing a practice as soon as I got my license, and I've since branched out to practicing in 2 locations, simply because I still want to do that. I still want to see as many people as I can from as many different locations as I can, different walks of life, different cities, because then I will become a better physician. What I will say though is I quickly learned that it wasn't enough for me. And while in my first year as a new naturopathic doctor, I saw over 250 patients in over 1,200 visits, which is awesome for a newbie, but it was too small scale. I felt very confined to just my little office. And I knew that I was destined to do something greater. I knew that I was destined to tap into a greater audience, and I knew I was destined to do things on a larger scale than just what I could do sitting across from a patient in my office. And so one day on my drive home from Toronto to my practice, I all of a sudden had this epiphany. And it's so funny how when we're either in the shower or on the toilet, or when we allow the silence to creep in, what sort of creative things can come from that. For me, it was the Maxim movement. And first of all, I have a pretty kick-ass last name, so I knew I had to use that to my advantage. But the other thing was I really wanted to create a movement. A movement, by very definition, means a group or one single person moving in a new direction, moving towards something, whether as a collective or on your own. And so the Maxim movement to me was getting a group of people that are like-minded and want to better their health, moving towards maximizing their health. And therefore the Maxim movement was born. And I want to be very clear that the Maxim movement is not just for my in-office patients, but this is my goal, this is my why, and that is to approach and touch a larger community. I want to go international. That's why we have the internet, which is so lovely, because I can talk to you in your home and you could be thousands of miles away from me, and I may impact your life just a little bit to get you moving towards your health goals. If you want to improve the knowledge of your health, if you want to improve your well-being, then this is really the place for you. This is why I created the Maxim movement to begin with. The mission behind the Maxim movement is to educate and to empower every single person so that they will feel like they have enough information to start to inspire and empower those in the community. And that's really where the power of the Maxim movement is coming from. We're trying to create a health family. We're trying to create a community of like-minded individuals that within themselves and with my teachings and education and guidance can then feel they can start inspiring their friends and families and start becoming that advocate for health that we are looking for. And it's being that example. And I want to make you that example of optimal health so that you can then set that example and inspire others. And whether it's inspiring you in your business, so my fellow naturopathic doctors, I want to make sure that you are able to maximize your business just as much as I want my patients and my viewers to maximize their health. it doesn't matter to me what the Maxim movement does or what it stands for. Ultimately, I am here to inspire you so that you feel like you can start taking control over your life and becoming that person that you always want to become. There is such a strong passion inside me to do this that I felt I had to get it down on paper. And that was where my baby, my first baby, my book came to light. And that book is, of course, cleverly called Maximized Health, the New Intelligent System for Optimal Digestion and Hormones. And what we do is we take you through a phase-by-phase approach on how you can, number one, maximize and master the foundations of health. So understanding acid-alkaline balance, understanding how your liver functions, understanding the importance of detoxification. And then once you've graduated from that phase, we move you on to maximizing your digestion, maximizing your hormones, and getting a better understanding of how impactful cortisol can be and food sensitivities can be on your health. And then finally, and the final phase, is how you can maximize or master your maintenance program. And this is where diet and lifestyle and meal planning and potentially counting calories comes into play. Understanding that what you put onto your body and into your body is really the only thing you truly have control over, and so long as you maintain that control, you will always have health at your side. And that was what inspired the Maxim movement, and it is this platform that is allowing me to create and continue my why of inspiring a larger population than those I may be able to see in office. I want everyone to pick up a copy of this book because I think it's going to be so valuable. And it's not a long book, and I wrote it as if I was talking to you. I didn't write it in highly researched terms. It's not a hard read at all. It's almost like we're having a conversation. And so I wrote it for my patients. I wrote it for you. Please check it out on my website, www.themaximmovement.com. But ultimately, my why is your how-to. I am here to help you understand where those missing pieces of the puzzle are that is causing you to not necessarily feel as well as you'd like to. I'm here to inspire you and educate you and empower you, and that is why I do what I do, is to give you that strength for you to move forward and have long-lasting results that stick. We don't want to be yo-yoing. We don't want to be creating foundations that will never hold. I want to create that beautiful, wonderful, strong foundation so that when you continue to build your house on top of it, it will never crumble. If you are not already, I certainly encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, to follow me on Twitter, to like me on Facebook, so that you can not only post questions and concerns that you have, but maybe some wonderful experiences that you've had with your health goals. And we even have a private Facebook group where I have all of my family members, because the Maxim movement is a family, where they can start inspiring everybody else that's part of the family on trials and tribulations and inspirational stories of things that they have accomplished or are wanting to accomplish in the future. So please try to find a way where you can become a valuable member of our team and start helping me with this global movement to inspire our community to better their health, because we know how sickly everybody is becoming, and chronic disease is just getting out of control, and we really need to get a handle on this. Again, please go and visit my website, www.themaximmovement.com, so you can learn a little bit more about what we do and how we continue to inspire our patients, what we're offering, and some other tools, or Maxim swag, as I like to call it, where you can start showing off your accomplishments. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you find out what your why is and inspire others to accomplish theirs. And as always, have a happy and healthy day.